Hello, just checking that, okay, it works. I had to make a new configuration to get the browser live stuff working, and I'm still not 100% confident in it since I've got multiple browser pages open, so I don't know if it's going to mess up anything. Hopefully there's no technical difficulties. Otherwise, though, yeah, we've got the Rhodes Island Recon, or Rhodes Island Recon team, just flows off the tongue better in general. RIR is a possible, abbreviation. But getting right into it, firstly, I like the artwork a lot. Let's just pull up the full thing here. I like the general vibe. The Rise inspiration is very interesting and makes a nice contrast with the world style of the Terra Research Commission. And also, oh no, I actually had it better here. I don't know. I really like how this wolf's eye is done, but that's a small thing. You don't come to me for art opinions. You come to me for gameplay. So yeah, the here we've got a kit translation, and it's a tactician vanguard. The trait is mostly the same, except for the standard ignores deployment limit and has a long redeployment time that all 1-stars have. Notably, though, the talent is listed as talent 1. There might be a second talent explaining how the Palamute works, but it might just be hidden away in the Palamute's traits, like how Stainless's turret or Black Knight's Slumber Beast had various little effects that weren't listed. The actual effect, though, is the first 3 attacks are replaced with delayed blast explosives on the target, which require a teammate hitting to detonate them. They each apply a stun, do an assumedly increased physical damage, although no mention of AoE, and they generate 1 DP. So, assuming it's a standard 1-star fare and it's like cost 3, it's fully refunding its cost like Confess 7 or Confess 47, I don't remember, but like Confess as it's mainly just refunding its cost. The main thing, though, is the Palamute. We'll get into that in a moment. We got some base animations, but that's not particularly my area. This is. Specifically, the Palamute does seem to be the tactile point, which makes sense for Tactician Vanguard. The notable thing is it appears to do an AoE attack that can detonate the blasts itself on placement. Whether that's just on placement or on respawn, we don't know. I've seen theories that the Palamute may not respawn like other Tactician Vanguard summons. I'm personally wondering if it'll just do that the first time it's ever placed down, because the alternative feels slightly too good to be true for a 1-star, but if not, even with bad numbers, there'll be some real utility you can get out of a 1-star ranged and blocker duo, fully refunding its cost and having a little mini Iana S1 on every respawn of the deployable. We'll need to see. Also, semi-relevant is the skin currently seems to be bugged or unfinished in this display. Show controls, is there a... If we open the image in a new tab, no. Okay, I can't really demonstrate, but as people have noticed, and as you might notice if you look closely, the Palamute seems to not be using the correct skin on deployment, or when on the field. It's dressed differently than it is here, which we'll have to see what's up with that, what the situation is. Hopefully it's just a bug here and it's sorted in the actual whole thing, because that could be a real downer, especially since there's specifically the skin being shown here when it's actually deploying. It's dressed differently, as well as it being dressed differently in the base animations. So, not certain. We'll kind of have to see, and yeah, that's the main thing. Okay, sorry, if I tab out, the GIFs stop playing, so let's go back to here first, or go back to this one. Those are my main initial thoughts. I'll probably have a lot more on Catapult and Orchid, since they'll just have more going on in general. Those will probably be like 10-minute videos. I want to keep these like relatively short and digestible, so I'll probably be ending now. But yeah, I'm more than happy to hear your initial thoughts on these. Hope you enjoy and have a wonderful day.